Well, good morning and happy Monday. It's time for another episode of Get Up and Get Rad with Kipper. Now from the new home studio. Isn't this neat? Things are evolving. I told you this is a whole work in progress. Our daily YouTube video series where we run down all the different things that you can be excited about while I figure out how to make YouTube videos. It is February 7th, 2022. Let's get into it. All right, check it out. Look, we're evolving. We've got a new home studio, and I'm sitting in a chair like I'm some sort of royal person, and I've got a cool LED backlight over here. The only thing is that, well, right now it's sound activated, and I can't figure out how to turn that off. So it's still an evolution. I told you guys as we were starting this off, I have no idea what I'm doing, and well, we're just trying to figure out how to create worthwhile YouTube videos on a daily basis. So thank you once again for coming along on this adventure with me. Let's get into what there is to be excited about as we are starting off our week together. Okay, first off and foremost, today is National Fettuccine Alfredo Day, my wife's favorite type of pasta, and what's not to love about a combination of butter, cheese, and pasta. And actually, it was created by a guy named Alfredo Il Velore, is that right? No, Alfredo di Lelio. There we go, Alfredo del Lelio. As a manner to entice his wife to eat food after giving birth to their son. Didn't have much of an appetite, but who's gonna say no to butter, pasta, and cheese? It works with kids, it should work with adults as well, especially as they're dealing with postpartum separation. All right, next up, Garth Brooks, Entertainer of the Century, is celebrating his birthday today, so congratulations to that. Another notable celebrity, Chris Rock, one of the few celebrities I have ever met. I met him when I think I was 10 years old in the Chicago O'Hare Airport. I was being shuttled between airplanes by one of those, they were like the you used to be able to throw a kid onto an airplane and then they would give them an attendant. They would walk them from one gate to the other. They would wear like red and white stripes, almost like candy strippers, like a hospital orderly. I was being walked from one gate to another, and she stopped and said, "Do you watch Saturday Night Live?" Being the cool 10-year-old I am, I said no. She did not mind or skipped a beat and said, "You should get an autograph from that guy over there." Turned out to be Chris Rock. I had nothing for him to sign, so I asked him to sign my hand. My hand? What? I guess I had seen someone do it on American Gladiators. He insisted on signing something that was not my hand. I had a copy of a Wizard comic book and trading card pricing guide. Man signed that. So there you go. Thank you, Chris Rock, wherever you may be. Happy birthday to you. Okay, let's also talk about notable anniversaries. 1935, the first copy of the board game Monopoly was sold. This is before it was patented and widely distributed, but it was sold, and at that point, it was designed to show the evils of capitalism before it evolved into its more modern, divisive family fight creating horrible manifestation. I don't know about you, but if you have a family that can gather together and play Monopoly, you are living on a different wavelength than the rest of us. It seems like a surefire recipe for a bad time, but hey, if you want to celebrate that anniversary today, go for it. Okay, and then finally, today, 1940, Disney releases their second full-length animated feature film, Pinocchio, a movie that I have seen more times than any other movie. Not because I like it, but because that was the only VHS tape that my family owned when I was raised as a child. We had a VCR, didn't have any tapes, so whenever kids came over and played with me, it was like, all right, let's just pop in the one thing I've got, Pinocchio. I think I could seriously recite the entire film from beginning to end. I've seen it that many times. I feel like there's a little PTSD there. Yes, I will not be watching that, but if that's one of your favorite Disney films, you go for it. All right, thank you so much once again for joining us for another episode of Get Up and Get Rad with Kipper. I'm feeling weird about sitting now that I've been sitting here for the entire video, but we did it. I hope that it feels cool to you. We're gonna keep on evolving. My party lights are going on in the background. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Until then, get up, get rad, and get out there and get awesome.